Hello, it's 9 p.m. in RTD. It's time to English New Edition. For tonight headlines, we have the Secretary General of the Health Ministers preside over the restitution ceremony. Air traffic in Europe devastated by COVID-19 pandemic. Welcome to our newsroom. The Secretary General of the Minister of Health, Dr. Salah Benoit Turab, gave a press briefing on the situations of the epidemic in the Republic of Djibouti this Friday, 8 May 2020. 106 tests carried out, 2 positive cases, 25 cured. The regressions of the number of people detected positive to virus of COVID-19 is confirmed from day to day. The work of the nursing staff and the applications of the barrier measures set up by the government are concretely translated on the allows us to see on the end of the tunnel. As regards the global balance sheet is 14,857 tests are carried out, 1,135 positive cases, 824 cured cases, and 3 deaths. Stay at home. The Secretary General of the Health Minister, Dr. Salah Benoit Turab, presided over a solemn ceremony to return Al-Rahma Hospital to its owners, marking the end of the requisitions of this hospital as part of the response against COVID-19. Indeed, the health authorities have returned to their owners all the premises and pavilion requisitioned from Al-Rahma Hospital, which had been quarantined following the discovery of a large number of cases of COVID-19 in the hospital. Faced with the health emergency, the national authority had therefore opted to requisition these private hospital structures in order to better contain the disease and prevent the spread of epidemic. Strategy that paid off since today all patients hospitalized due to COVID-19 are declared cured. Al-Rahma Hospital can resume its usual activity in the coming days. In his speech, Dr. Salah Benoit Turab thanked the Al-Rahma Hospital officials for their exemplary cooperation in the fight against COVID-19. The hospital's management is committed to the fight against COVID-19. Accompanied by the ministry's officials, the Secretary General of the Health Minister, Dr. Salah Benoit Turab, visit the premises of the Presidents of Regional Directors of NGO Al-Rahma, Mr. Abdul Ghani Al-Quraishi, the Director of Al-Rahma Hospital, Dr. Muhammad Shalqawi. The leaders of the Al-Rahma strongly commended the effort of the health authority who have succeeded in countering the spread of virus on the national territory. The Secretary of State for Decentralization, Hamadou Mohamed Al-Rami, is accompanied by the Prefect of Tadjoura, Hassan Dabale Ahmed. The Riyadh commanders, Colonel Ali Sheikh Daoud, went this Wednesday mid-morning to Karabtisan in the region of Tadjoura to meet the population of this eastern village. Karabtisan is one of those villages located between the Salt Lake of Alol and Lak Asal, where the climate conditions are among the harshest in the country. The local population derives most of its income from the salt and palm leaves that caravan bring to the large Ethiopian neighbor. This year, because of the COVID-19, all activities have come to a halt, adding further difficulties to those already experienced by the harsh climate. The Secretary of State for Decentralization, Hamadou Mohamed Al-Rami, in charge of rapprochement between the capital and the deep country, has just last Wednesday, in partnership with the Ministry of Social Affairs Solidarity, caravan of food for the population of Karabtisan. Let us record that the Ministry of Social Affairs Solidarity and the State Secretariat for Decentralization are working together in perfect harmony on a number of social programming, including the fight against poverty in rural area, and accompanied by the Prefect of Tadjoura, Mr. Hassan Dabale Ahmed, the GAT Chief of Staff Colonel Ali Shehan Dawood, the minister arrived in Karabtusan mid-mornings. A regular visit to the places. He was welcomed by the sub-prefect of Dorra, Mr. Abdallah Kamil, and the population as whole. The minister wanted to say that this visit was part of the government actions and solidarity with the population, the neighbor of Karabtisan. He explained that the president of the Republic, Ismail Margele, had set up a steering committee responsible in managing provided over. This government was awarded that its constraint was therefore standing by the people. The prefect Hassan Dabale is in turn expressed his support for the population and inquired about sanitary conditions, water issue, and other difficulties. As part of a vector control, Djibouti's National Institute of Public Health has launched an extensive space spraying campaign against mosquito and flies in various districts of the capital. Following the recent rains, the strategy of intensifying preventive anti-vector control activity is effective in combating the vectors of malaria, other infectious diseases. The combined strategy also includes component of spraying activity for the destruction of larval deposits, including household septic tanks. In this period of COVID-19 global pandemic, the Ministry of Health is also ensuring all preventive and curative measures to protect population against waterborne and vector-borne diseases. Within the framework of the social assistance programs during the holy months of Ramadan, the Foundation of Diwan al-Zakat, affiliate to the Ministry of Muslim Affairs, distribute more than 1,300 food vouchers to poor and low-income families in the popular district of the city of Djibouti. During the past week, the distribution of this food was carried out under the supervision of the Director General of Diwan al-Zakat, Mr. Suleiman Hussein Musa, and in close cooperation with the Neighborhood Committee. The support including sacks of rice, sugar, flour, oil, tomatoes, date. The representative of the beneficiaries' family expressed their thanks and gratitude to the Diwan Zakat Foundation for providing this food aid to approximately 1,300 families affected by the containment measures imposed to combat the spread of the COVID-19 in the Republic of Djibouti concerning the blessed month of Ramadan. The associations of unity for the promotions of the Neighborhood 7 called JAGO organized this morning's in Joy and Good Humor a food donations cooperation operation to the CDC of Neighborhood 7. This day is spontaneously mobilized in a spirit of solidarity, flirty of the vulnerable families of the confinement, but also lost foods. The associations of the district which did not hesitate to help these families as soon as the need was felt in order to work for their inhabitants. These days was marked by the respect of the barrier gestures put in place by the Ministry of Health among the partners who strongly contribute to this day. Thanks to the Director of CDC, Mr. Muhammad Ali, does not hesitate to provide us with all necessary equipment. For the international scene, under normal circumstances, 31,000 flights are operate on European networks in a single day. Today, traffic is down 19% of the continent, and that translates into billions of euros in losses. Air France KLM announced on Thursday's net loss of 1.8 billion euro for the first 3 months and the year. By the way of comparison, the airline had lost 324 million euro in the same period last year. Air traffic in free fall for all European airlines, which have recorded a drop-off in daily traffic at least 93% at the same time. Last year, all cargo flights accounted for about 2% of traffic compared to 17% of the 4 May 2020. Scheduled traffic, on the other hand, has risen from 85 to 32%. The European Airport Council Associations predict that operators alone will lose around 14 billion euro in this year. The estimate does not include the third-party businesses such as coffee and shops, which depends among airport activity. This is it for the news. Thanks for watching us.
Nous informons notre aimable clientèle. En attendant l'ouverture de nos guichets, nous vous recommandons d'utiliser les paiements en ligne via les banques BCI, MR, CAC Bank.